Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. It is a wonderful space to be in. I am Starseed Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutriprime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and the Tuwalu Tribe. I greet you today in love and love. Imagine life with everything. Imagine yourself having everything in your reality. Everything you desire to experience, imagine it already like that. And it's an amazing day. It's a happy new day. I am love. I give love. I receive love. I accept love. I am walking in abundance. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am connected to all. Unconditional love is my guide. There is only one truth. I am. I create. I am a divine being having a divine human experience here in the heart on planet Earth. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. When I need nothing, I have everything. When I need nothing, I have everything. So, you are the interpreter of your dream. So let us acknowledge all our team and energies that are assisting us now. Galactic Council, star beings, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of the higher realm. We always acknowledge all our team energy, Mother, Father, Prime Creator, the ancestors of the higher realm. We also acknowledge 24 elders, the Orishas, all that are assisting us. Right now, in this present moment, we are an open channel for sources to flow through, and you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. We welcome. We always honor Grandma Charlotte, my mom Rosa, my Rabbi Yair, and my father Johnny. We always acknowledge that those ancestors that are in the non-physical, but are operating in the spiritual on our journey with us in this present moment. We are just grateful. The wind, the breath, the air, the fire, the earth, and we just acknowledge that today in this present moment. In this present moment, we are open. All the animal totems that are assisting us now, shell, cow, male, cell, that are operating within us. We are an open channel in this sacred space right now. We are yielded because we are wholeness. We are wholeness. Now, let us do the breath. Let us do the breath, the community breath. Let us begin. We're going to breathe in for 3, then we're going to hold for 3, and then we're going to release. But in that, I want you to imagine your life with everything you desire to experience. I want you to imagine that. So let us begin. And those things that you don't desire to experience, we're just going to release those things when we release the breath out. We're going to breathe in everything. Imagine everything. It's already done. Let's begin. Imagine everything. Imagine my life, everything. Already. Everything already mine. Everything is already mine. Imagine that. Everything I desire to experience is already mine. The relationship is already mine. Everything is already mine. So as I'm looking out through the glass of the window, I see myself with everything. I imagine myself in the place I desire to. I imagine myself free. Today is a happy new day to be alive. I'm free as the butterfly, free to be me. No worries, no fear, just free to be. Happy new day. Imagine life already that way. As I'm driving in, and my guys were sharing with me, and we're sharing together because we are wholeness. Your life, just imagine your life with everything. You are the creator of your reality, and we are the creator of our own reality. And the creator of our reality, because this is a new story. We start off on the very page of our chapter in our book today with gratitude. We started with gratitude. Remember, we are a pen and a paper, which is mother. We had the daughter, the sword and the belt, today, sister, the broken column, and that is repairing. So we're repairing everything in our life. So we're seeing ourselves through imagination. And many of us in that space that we are in, we are shifting in 5D, the new heaven and the new earth. For the journey of us imagining life with everything. But in the shifting of imagining life with everything, we're releasing as well. We're releasing the baggage. Because in the old earth or the old program that is still trying to have a comeback, or is trying to have a comeback in your life, and that comeback that is trying to come in your life, it is still trying to run an old program that you have bills. You have bills, or you have things of the world that you are responsible for. And so on this journey, as my guys were saying, we're hitting the delete button today. Because we're imagining, just imagine. Imagine life without bills. Imagine life without arguments with friends, arguments with family. Imagine that. Imagine your life the way you desire it to be. Imagine yourself already in the house that you desire to live in. The house that your dream home. Imagine that. Look at it. You already know what color it is. You already know that you want the house to have brick. You already know. See, imagine it. Imagine the room size. How many rooms? Oh, I see my 4 rooms. Imagine. Every room has a bathroom. Every room has a bathtub and a shower. Imagine that you have hardwood floors all through the house. Imagine. You see it? Your kitchen is an open kitchen. Do you see it? Stainless steel appliances. Imagine that. Do you see it? Visualize it. Do you see it? In your dream, do you see your dining room? The largest table for when you're having dinners. Do you see it? That table seats 12. Do you see it? And you have a seat at the head. Imagine that. Your living room, chairs recline. Imagine it. Do you see it? Beautiful curtains. What do you have? A 64-inch TV on the wall? Office studio? Recording studio? You see it? Your basement? Guest room? Imagine that. You're the dreamer. As you imagine that and seeing that and visualizing that, it is. Quite oftentimes, and you have to walk with me today. I desire you to walk with me today. I desire you to walk because we're talking about imagine life with everything. So just imagine that. Because as the imagination, image, magic within them, as the 5D shifting to higher consciousness, imagine your life exactly the way you desire to experience. Walk with me. Imagine families together, loving each other, getting along with each other, respecting each other. Imagine that. Do you see it? Fathers, sons, daughters, together. Do you see that? Imagine that. Visualize that. Dream it. You are the interpreter of your dream. Today, imagine your life with everything. As you rise up today, imagine that. Today we're hitting the delete button. When I say the delete button, it's that we're deleting the old story, the old program. We're deleting those things that happened yesterday because it's not carrying over today. Because today I started my life, or my chapter in my book with gratitude. Because yesterday is gone. Today is here. And when tomorrow gets here, it will be today. So in your life, you are experiencing heaven on earth. But the old earth, or the old version of self, wants to continue to try to bring the old program in. Those things that no longer serve you, or those old recordings, wants to try to keep running in a new reality. But you are the author of your story, and you are the interpreter of your dream. Remember, Joseph was a dreamer. And if you would walk with me, because as I'm hearing I am talk, I'm an open channel for source to flow through. I really have nothing written down. It's all in my heart. It's all in my heart. Joseph was a dreamer. He had many brothers, and Joseph and Benjamin were the youngest of the family. And but he was a dreamer. His father favored him. He was one that had the coat of many colors, and his father favored him. But he was a dreamer. He was dreaming. He didn't understand the dream, but he dreamed, and he would tell what he was dreaming. The sheaves, my sheaves, y'all sheaves bow down to my sheaves, and and many of his brothers took it as if he was one that was big-headed or bragging. So, even in your life, you are a dreamer. So imagine your life that way. Let's continue with Joseph. So Joseph was a dreamer and had so many dreams that he would tell his brothers and his father, and to the point that his brothers did not desire to have him in their presence anymore. And they desired to get rid of him because he was one that had favor. And so his father sent him one day to go to his brothers to take something to them. I'm just paraphrasing them what I've read. But they, they got together, his brothers, and came up with this kind of strategy of like how we could get rid of him. And so I guess one thought of like, hey, if we get rid of him, we won't have to hear these dreams. We won't have to hear these stories anymore. So they sold him to some Ishmaelites. And then they came up with another dream, another story that, he was eaten up by some animals or something, And they went back and they told his father that. But remember, Joseph was dearest to his father's heart. But see, your dream has a great value in your life right now. So your imagination has a great meaning in your life right now. So you are the interpreter of what you are dreaming. Whether they accepted the dream or the interpretation of what Joseph was telling them, He was only revealing to them what he was seeing, but the picture was far greater and bigger than what even Joseph even knew. Even the journey that he was going to experience, he was going through all these shifts in his life to appear or to arrive as the Savior for his family as well as himself. Not only his family, himself, but a nation that he was drawn to. He became the Savior to them as well. So imagine your life with everything. Everything. Walk with me and see the vision. Because write the vision. Visualize it. If you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand, you can manifest it in your reality. Your power is in your ability to dream and visualize and write. That's where your power is. Your power is in your ability to visualize. Yeah, I like that. To dream, to visualize, and to write. See, you are the interpreter of your reality, the interpreter of your dream, the interpreter of your story, not the system. See, there's a new interpreter, and that's you. You're no longer being programmed, and that system was interpreting what you should, how, when, where, and how your life should be. My guys are saying now, as the interpreter, you're the one that decides how it's going to go. You're the one is deciding how the story is going to really be played out. So when you are in certain situations, you're the one that decide if you're going to entertain the story. Are you going to entertain the action that's going on in that moment or in that reality? Are you going to react to it? Are you going to interpret it to see if this is something that you want to imagine in your reality? Because remember, where attention goes, energy flows. You are the interpreter of everything in your life in this now present moment. You are source, God, creator of your reality, the interpreter. You are the writer, the dreamer, the actor, and the producer. It's all you. So you are the one that decides what you are going to engage in. You are the one that decides if you're going to visualize these things happening in your reality. Remember, emotions are energy, and you are energy, frequency, and vibration. Emotion, energy, and action. Energy. You are source energy, and you are the one or the initiator of everything that flows through you and how you respond to what flows through you. It's all you. You are the interpreter. I imagine my life already having everything. See, when I need nothing, I have everything. Because God and God, source energy, and I are wholeness. So I'm not in need of anything. I imagine myself already having it. I am already in the place that I desire to be. So if I need something, it isn't informed or it isn't saying that I lack something. And God is not the author of lack. Source is the creator of abundance, and I am source, and I am wholeness. So I'm operating in the energy of abundance. So your power is in your ability to dream, visualize, and write. You are the creator of your reality, but there is an old interpreter that's trying to come back and create a reality and a new space in your journey. See, you can't put new wine in an old bottle. Look at that. Or an old wine in a new bottle. There's going to be some type of reaction. something's going to burst in that reaction, because it's going to like firm in it within there. Something old and something new. Something new and something old. You are the creator, which means that you are in heaven and new earth. Some of them old belief systems are not operating in the new heaven and the new earth. You are the creator. Imagine yourself already having everything. You operating in the spirit of abundance. You operating in the energy of abundance. You're moving throughout your journey right now in the energy of abundance. You lack nothing. You already understand that my footsteps are ordered by the Most High. Everything I'm here doing, I'm doing it in alignment with Source. Every place I'm desiring to go, I'm already there. Everything that is my desire, I already have that. My house, the house that I desire to stay in, it's already there. The house is waiting on me. See, there's a new interpreter in your reality. You are the interpreter of your dream. There was not one thing, and as it's coming to me, there was not one thing that Joseph dreamed about that did not happen. Slow motion this way and slow motion that way. Every dream that Joseph had happened. So every dream in your life that you dream happens. And you are the only one that can keep that dream from happening, because you are the interpreter. It will happen according to your interpretation, because the kingdom of heaven is within you. You are the interpreter. You are the one that controls the pen and the paper. You are the visualizer. You are. I love that. You're the dreamer. I believe I can fly. Isn't that what Michael Jackson said? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it night and day. I spread my wings so I fly away. I believe I can soar. I see myself walking through the open door. I believe I can fly. It's you. So you have to see yourself. No, let me rephrase that. You don't have to. I'm going to rephrase that. Seeing yourself in the place with everything already. Already. See, this message, let me read it. One thing in life on this journey as an interpreter, because we are. Power is, don't give a, a couple of children is on here. Oh my goodness. There's a word I'm going to use. My goodness. Okay. Power is, don't give a damn about what others think or do. Because the moment you start giving a DAM about what others think or do, they become the interpreter of your reality. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's this. I'm just keeping it real with you. Because the moment you start giving them the power or being concerned about what somebody else say, somebody else do, you gave them power over you. They became the interpreter of your dream. You are the interpreter of your dream. Whether it's family, friends, it doesn't matter. Don't give a DAM about what they say or do. You are the author of this story. You are the writer and the actor of your movie. You are. I'm here, photographer. Oh my goodness, the producer of this. So The old version of self wants to hold on to some things that no longer serve you. And that is imagine your life with everything. Because the old version wants to continue to think that it has to do all these things to obtain those things. And you over here already know that you have everything. So you imagine your life with everything. And then the old version over here is that I don't have it. Your higher self already knows that we already got all this. The old version of yourself know we lack this. We got to work at this. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to sacrifice this. No, your higher self is already in the place of having everything. The higher self is guiding you, but the old version of self wants to try to come and run an old program. That everything that's operating in lack, that everybody's against you. No, don't give a damn about what everybody else is saying. They are interpreting their own reality. That energy that's flowing through them is a reflection of them seeing themselves. It is not pertaining to you. Woo. All right. Your power is in your ability to dream, visualize, and write. It doesn't matter. You know, my guys are saying that many, Happy New Day, many are, my name is? Your name is? My name is Oracle Mother Yanice LaMelle. Many are holding on an old program. As we said, as we're sharing on this journey. And I love sharing on this journey because it's amazing. If I didn't say Happy New Day to everyone that's on Facebook, YouTube, and Messiah Code, Happy New Day to you. And you know, it's all real. It's all real. I'm all real. That's all I have to give is real. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know, what I share with you is for me. It's that when you let go of those things, see, this is taking your power back as God, Master, Creator. Because we are all creators. And when we allow others to interpret our story, you're not the creator. They become the creator, you become the follower. Ooh, I like that. So as the creator of your reality, you don't give a damn about what everybody else is thinking. You're creating your own reality. Because they can't create your reality unless you give them the power or you engage in the reality with them. Oh, I like that. Let me read this. An attachment is the action of taking something that is not a part of you. So you've been taking part in something that's not a part of you. And we were in that the old version of self. We were taking part in things that was not a part of us. That old version of self, these old things, the old programming, that wasn't us. But we were taking part in all that and creating that reality. When I was a child, I thought as a child. As I became old, began to grow up, I began to put away childish things. And then I began to understand that my inner child wants to grow. Oh, she wants to come out and play. Oh, I love that. An attachment is the action of taking something that is not a part of you and making it a part of you through an emotional or energetic investment. We've been investing energy in things that don't serve us any purpose. And I'm going to say this, and saying this is to wake up and say that you need to let go. You need to let go. Let go of things that how your children feel about whether you was there when they were little or not. You need to let that go, because that is an old program that's running on the old earth, that's trying to run in your garden in the present moment now energy. You need to let that go. It's an old program. Stop investing energy in something that does not serve you in this reality right now. As the creator of your experience, as the interpreter of your dream, let it go and create new realities. Because you can't go back and change the past. You can only operate from the dot right now. You can't go back and change the past, you can only operate from the dot 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. You can only operate from the dot now as the creator. You can't go back and change the past. And when they keep trying to pull you in the past, they keep bringing up old things that you didn't do. You wasn't there. That's operating in the past. That's an old timeline. You're no longer there. You're your higher self. Remember, your higher self doesn't go back in the past. He operates in the now. He operates in the now. Oh, I'll shaded that. So, you stop investing your part of you is making it a part of you through an emotional or energetic investment. Remember, where attention goes, energy flows. So when you are investing in something in the past, you're going back and digging up stuff in the garden and replanting seeds in that garden of old seeds that did not bear positive roots. You plant them seeds in that garden, and there's those thoughts again, those weeds. Because when you start giving attention to it, guess what? It's starting to grow again. The pain, the suffering. I wasn't there. No. They don't love me. No. Stop investing energy in something that has no positive, does not give you a positive return. I love that. Here we go. Let me read this again. When you become attached to something in the dream of the planet, you suffer every time. The object of your attachment is threatened. And this is true regardless of if the threat is real or an illusion. Let me read that again. This is coming out of the mastery of self. When you become attached to something in the dream of the planet, you suffer every time. The object of your attachment is threatened, and this is true regardless of if the threat is real or an illusion. Where attention goes, energy flows. I'm just keeping it real with you. As the master and the creator of your reality, self-mastery is that you're not giving anybody control over your emotions. Because your emotions is energy in motion. How she feel about me, how he feel about me, what my children say about me, what they think about me. This is you as the master of your reality. Don't give a damn about what they think or say. You are the creator of your reality. You are the master of your experience. Take charge. Most people not only attach to their wants and desire as they relate to material things, but also to their belief and ideas. See, the old version of self and how you responded to what your children, how they make you feel is the same way they want to put you back in the cube. Remember, you designed the cube and you know how to get out of the cube. You know Houdini, magician, and how he would put on the jacket. He always knew how to escape out of the jacket, whatever he was, when he was doing his show, he always knew how to escape out of it. You are the designer. Imagine life with everything. I am everything. I have everything. And when I need nothing, when I need nothing, I have everything. I like that. Let's keep going. Although an attachment is something that can occur naturally in the moment, it becomes unhealthy when you lose the ability to detach from it. When you keep holding on to what your family think about you, how your children feel about you. When you keep how my husband, my husband don't like me doing that. When you keep holding on, the job, they upset with me. They're gonna write me up. When you keep holding on to those attachments, guess what? It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. When you lose the ability to detach from it, When the moment ends, or when the belief no longer reflects the truth, you are the creator of your reality. So everything in your world, creator, you're creating. So as the creator of your reality, know that you are controlling where your energy goes. You're the one that decides if you're going to respond to what the energy or what is being presented to you. Because remember, that's a scene in your movie. And you know, when you take CPR in first aid, it says, I always tell you, it sets the scene. Is it safe? So you interpret it and say, is it safe? How am I responding to what is being presented to me? And what is the universe presenting to me? And what is the universe desiring to show me? And what is it that I desire to know? Oh, I love that. When you lose the ability to detach from it, the moment ends, or when the belief no longer reflects the truth. In many ways, attachments to belief are far more destructive than attachments to external items, because belief and ideas are much harder to spot and let go of it. I love that. So, yeah, becoming who you are, operating in who you are. Because we say we are creators, then we operate in a lower frequency, a lower vibration. See, if we, the creator, we can't operate in worry and lack and fear, because guess what? The creator creates that too. You actually responding to what you are creating. I'm gonna give you, so we're hitting the delete button. So if we're hitting the delete button, let's do forgiveness. So we're hitting the delete button on that. We're letting that go. Because when we still hold on stuff, if it keeps coming back, that means we haven't released it. So it means we haven't released it. So what I do when things keep coming back, I'm like, man, I thought I released that. And it keeps coming, I begin to pray. I begin to give gratitude. I begin to see something positive about the individual. That's what I do. So I'm going to give you one. Yeah, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna share one with you. Okay, how about this forgiveness one? On a sheet of paper, make a list of everyone you feel has mistreated you in the past that you have not yet forgiven. This list could include members of your family, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, and beyond. Review the list of names. Think briefly about the incident involved. Next, read the following statement out loud in your time. I, blank, am ready to forgive all those who inflicted pain and suffering on me in the past. I choose to forgive them so that their action of the past can no longer affect my present. My desire is to see them through the eyes of unconditional love. I also forgive myself for anything and everything related to these events. I was doing my best at that time. I pray that these people and myself can experience only love and peace going forward. Ashe. And just do that. Do that for yourself. Do it for yourself, whether they know it or not. because that's healing. That's the delete button. We just push the delete button on walking around with thinking about choices and things that we made, which were actually experiences that we made when we were in our lower self, or when we were unconscious, and things that we partook in. So, that was the experience. That was another movie. We created a movie now. So, yeah. So I wanted to read that. And so just deciding that imagine everything, imagine life with everything, and visualizing that and writing that, because your power is in the now. Your power is not in the past. You can't change the past. You can only operate from the present moment now. Because what's done in the past, you remember she used to do that. You remember he used to do that. You can't change the past. You can only operate from now. And a lot of our family members, and I have experienced this before. And a lot of the children blame parents for things that, my mom treated, as an example, my mom treated my sister better than she treated me. And, those are things that many of the children still hold on up until the adult age. They are still holding on that. But you are the healer, healing yourself, forgiving yourself, and releasing that. You can't change it anyway. You can't change what they feel. You can only change you. And we can only pray, Happy New Day. Walking in unconditional love and grounding ourselves in that and letting go. And not holding any resentment, or not even allowing their facial expression, their emotions to even bother us. As a father, as a mother, we have to ground ourselves in understanding, because when we don't, you give them power. In other words, you planted these seeds in that garden again, because those thoughts start watering, they start growing from your thoughts that you are having, what they feel about you, and the words that they're speaking. Don't let them words take no root in your garden, because you are not that. You are source energy. You are a divine being. You are not none of those words that they speak about you. The father of lies loves to speak lies. You are creator of your reality. You are all love. And when they're saying you are all love, that's who you are. You're nothing else but all love. You are all love, and that is all who you are, all love. So yeah, let me see if there's one more thing before I get off, because I have babies here. Let me read this one here. Can you check him too? Since you were born, and even before, you have been interacting with life, with God, of what we can also call divine spirit. When you imagine that you are your lungs and that the air is made of love, the only thing you breathe is divine spirit. When you perceive light, everything you perceive is divine spirit. Everything you hear and everything you feel is divine spirit. Perhaps you never noticed that you are only interpreting with divine spirit, because divine spirit is the only thing that exists. That's who you are. Divine spirit, divine light, divine love, divine peace, divine joy. That's who you are. That's who we are. Source energy. I am Oracle, Starseed Oracle, Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutra Prime Supreme, 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and the Tuwalu Tribe. It has been an amazing space to be with you in, and I loved every moment, every second, every minute of it. And I am pleased to be here with you in this early rise. So, love you. And just a couple of announcements, as we are preparing for 12/21, Karen's Kitchen here in Charlotte, North Carolina. we are feeding 200 plus, and we love to have you come and be a volunteer. Yes, we love to have you come and be a volunteer and help with us feeding these that many. All right, many of our community. Come help. Come give love. You know, I always say, I give love, I receive love. This is a way to do that, and to follow your heart, and to be a part of something bigger than you. There is nothing bigger and larger than love. And the moment you see a smile on someone's face that you are helping, you feel that love. It's just like imagine life with everything. Can you imagine life with everything? Being about and doing the things that you desire to do is imagine life with everything. Being in the place that you desire to be, having that house, driving that car, you know, being with the one that you love, in a marriage, a relationship. Just imagine life with everything. Just imagine that. It's a wonderful space to be in with that, and to give love that others can experience that as well. I am so we will be the place that we will be serving from is on the corner of West Sugar Creek and Reagan Avenue here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you are in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you know of anyone, let them give them the Wallow's information so that they can connect with us. If you have a nonprofit and you are located here in Charlotte, North Carolina, link up with the Wallow nonprofit so that we can, we can communicate together, and we can be of service to you as well as you can be of service to us. And that's how we grow together. That's how the tree expands, the branches on the tree, is that we work together in unity and wholeness. And I'm excited about that, because we're feeding so many people. We're giving out hats, we're giving out gloves, we're giving out scarves, we're giving out socks, and we're so excited about that. Here's my co-host. Thank you, Nicholas. Nicholas, come here. You want to say hi to them? Come on, come say hi. You want to say coon? Come on. Women, they got to see you. They can't see your little hand down there. Say coon. Go ahead. Anything else before you go? What you gonna say to them? I'm saying coon. All right, you done? You gonna play with blocks? Okay. See you later. So yes, that's 12/21. I am so excited. I'm looking forward to this event be one of the just our largest event here in Charlotte, North Carolina, that many, and this is an annual event that will be taking place every year. It's Love Day, and that we're giving love. During December is the season of love, where people are giving, and people give out gifts and exchange gifts and give and receive. We want to give from the heart. We want to give something that's gonna last, that they'll remember. The Wallow Nonprofit Corporation, 501c3. They will remember that. Oh yeah, I remember these people. They fed us. Yeah, these gloves. We live on the street. We didn't have gloves, and they gave us hats, and they gave us some socks. We are the change. We talk about change. And many of us, when you step outside the box and realize that you have the power to change things in your world, and in your world, you can see everything. Imagine life with everything. And that is that you have the ability and the opportunity to be the change in someone else's as well. I love that. And so we also have coming up, January is the Pilgrim's Vacation. The Pilgrim's Vacation is in Puerto Rico. And so that is another time in life that many focus on. I'm trying to see if I have my book. The Pilgrim's Vacation. You can get this book off Amazon as well. And then we have February to May, we have the 90-Day Water Fast Cleansing. As I said, that book is Revenge Book, Body Book number 2. Is a book that I encourage everyone that you want to know anything about your body. Then not only that, affirmation. There are so many affirmations in that book that that you can have and that you can read every day that can my buddy's in there. Nick, come here. That can every day, just reading affirmations to apply to your life for that day. And applying it to your life every day, you can see your life change. When I started reading the affirmations and I saw myself grow every day, I began to change into what I say I am. Nick, come here for a second. Thank you. Come here. Thank you. You don't have to clean up the blocks. Leave them out. All right. And so that's the change. The affirmations every day. Reading the affirmations every day. And you begin to see your life like that. I can't speak for everybody else. I know me. Because that was the journey. Because the changing on the inside changes that which is on the outside. We also have... don't forget to check out the website and the Walu's Facebook page as well. And a shout out to everyone that has been giving so far in donation for 1221 Love Day. And we are so thankful. You know, $1 goes very far. You know, when you say all I have is $1. But just imagine this, because we're talking about imagining life with everything. Just imagine if 500 people give $1. Do you know? That adds up to $500. So don't think that $1, that $2 that you give don't matter. It does. It helps. So I just love doing what I do, and I love giving, because when I give, it comes back to me. And I just like to give people the opportunity to do that, because it's one thing I learned. I learned how to give early in life when I first started this journey. And one of the greatest things that Rabbi used to teach is that if you don't let anything out of there ain't nothing coming back in. And so when you invest in things that, you know, I'm going to use the word God. When you invest in things that God loves or the universe loves you invest in, guess what? You always get a return. But see, the illusional world had us invest in so much of the bills, and we have to pay this, we have to go this, we have car payment, water bill, light bill, gas bill. You know, we invested. That's an investment in that. But see, in the revelation of that the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, that all of that is already yours, and that we're not supposed to be making a car payment. We're not supposed to be paying insurance. We're not supposed to be paying water bill. We're not supposed to be paying gas bill. We're not supposed to be paying a light bill. When you really understand that, because all of that is our mother. And yet, because we have been in a lower state of consciousness and have not understand that everything is already ours. Imagine life with everything. But see, those that all of those things are your inheritance. And because we have not understood that, we keep investing more into that. You know, sovereign, you know, as a sovereign being, we're not supposed to be paying all those things. You know, just keeping it real, with when you know you. When you know you're right, you know you. Many of us are afraid of the law. What law? The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The universal law is above man-made law. So we're going to ride with it. But when you understand who you are, I self-law am master. You understand that you invest in what the universe wants you to invest in. Things grow for you. Things align up for you. But when you focus, it's time to pay the light bills, it's time to pay the gas bills, it's time to pay the phone bills. And when you step outside of that box, because all of those were programming. It's that, my car payment. And then here it is, when they get you to pay a car payment, you going out there to get a car, here it is. You've already paid your down payment. Then they collect more money from you. So when we don't know ourselves, this is us. Self-mastery is knowing yourself. self-mastery is knowing who you are and the ability and the power that you have. And see, what has been happening is that you've been operating off that spirit of fear because you've been giving energy to it. Like, well, if I don't give them this money, I'm not going to get that car. No, they don't operate that. You're the creator. You're the creator. What's yours is always yours. And if you walk out of there without that car, that wasn't a car for you anyway. If you walk out of there without the house, that wasn't a house anyway. The universe has something greater for you. And actually wasn't the one that you dream about anyway. So I wanted to share that with you before I get off. Let me find one more. I'm going to read one more. Because I'm reading out of the 4 agreements in the book of wisdom. And I just let me just read one more thing and then I'm gonna get off. And this is something Thea likes this. We can declare a war against the parasite, a war against the judge and the victim, a war for our independence, a war for the right to use our own mind and our own brain. I love that. I'm gonna read that again. That's an affirmation that right there. We can declare a war against the parasites, a war against the judge and the victim, a war for our independence, a war for the right to use our own mind and our own brain. So here it is. Because they are in a war against the parasites in the mind. So read this back. This is why in all the shamanic traditions in America, from Canada, Argentina, people call themselves warriors because they are in a war against the parasites in the mind. That is the real meaning of a warrior. The warrior is one who rebels against the invasions of the parasites. So the parasites been had us thinking, that we have to do all those things. Now you are declaring war against the parasites to know that you are the creator of your reality. And imagine life with everything. Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, Neutral Prime Supreme, 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement and the Tuvalu Tribe. I am grateful and thankful to be with you. Oh, I had a couple more announcements, didn't I? Just connect with us. Everything in our world is operating, Happy New Day, and operating for us. There's nothing in life that you lack. Happy New Day. So life really is amazing, and it only gets more amazing when you create it that way. I think that's Nick's mom's phone, but she's the only one that came in here. You can put it back up there because it may go off. Hopefully she'll remember it. Another thing we have here in Tuvalu. Tuvalu is a nonprofit corporation, 501c3 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. You can look us up. And those who are new, I'm just going to share about Tuvalu. You can look Tuvalu up on the Secretary of State website, and you can get all the information about Tuvalu. And it will give you information showing you that we have all the necessary information that we need to operate as a nonprofit. You can see the information on there as well. We also have the right to solicit funds, as well as to put on different things that we need to help our community. And this is why I can talk freely, because we put in the work. When I say we put in the work, I speak of Lazarus, I speak of Thea, and I speak of myself. I speak of myself because we are putting in the work. I believe that the tree is known by the fruit that it bears. And so if I'm talking and there's no fruit, then don't eat of my tree. But if there is fruit that's coming from my tree and it is righteous fruit, have a harvest. Eat it up. Because I'm one that whatever I put my hand in, I stand with it. I stand with it. I carry it out. That is the fruit. Anybody that you ask about Oracle or you ask about Miss Denise, they're going to tell you something positive. They're not going to tell you anything negative. if they tell you anything negative, the only thing they're gonna say, she's not gonna stand for that negative stuff. She's gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you that I'm one that if anybody asks me for anything, I do my best to try to, But then on this journey that where we are right now, learning how to not put yourself last and to put yourself first, because you're creating your reality. And there are things like we talked about the parasites. The parasites suck your energy. You have to know that. But when you are in alignment with Source, everything aligns with you and for you. Just know that. And that is where I want to share with that we have the PayPal ministry as well, that you can be a part of that. We write to the men in prison that my screen keeps jumping. The men in prison that we reach out to them and send cards as well. And we have a book ministry that we send books. We can ship books to the prison, to the male prison and the female prison as well, that they can have information to read. I can share with that. My son was in a place like that, and I was so grateful that I could send books, that I could send him books, so many books that it helped him he was in there a long time. And I'm grateful that I had the ability as a mother, that I know that was my connection with him, of sending books. It made him feel like, he was with his mom. And every time I got to speak with him, and I'm like, I'm sending you books. I got some books coming your way, and conscious books. And he'll tell you to this day that the prayers and the fasting that his mom did were ways of encouraging him to stand and be grounded. He doesn't blame anybody for any choices and things that he made in life to where he was. But I can tell you one thing, from where he was and the growth of where he is now, that he put his trust in himself and knowing that he never blamed himself as a victim. He always knew that he was a creator. And the fruit that he bears right now, look at him. He has his own business. He's a truck driver. And that is one thing I can say. He's a truck driver. He's a husband. He has 3 children and a dog, And I'm grateful that standing in love and standing and being of service, that this is why I have so much love for humanity, because I'm only seeing them through the eyes of Source. I don't look down on anybody. I look up at you and see love. And so when we are about our Father's business, we say we're the hands, and we say we're the feet, and we're the boots on the ground. But, there's where this is coming to me. It's like, he asked Peter, he said, Peter, you love me? He said, yeah, feed my sheep. He asked him again, feed my lamb. He asked him again, he said, feed me. Then he asked him, he said, well, you already know that. I'm just talking about the ascended master. You already know that. And then, do we love ourselves? And how much do we love ourselves? Because the community is other forms of us. So when we feed ourselves, we're feeding the community. I just want to share that with you. So we also have the blanket ministry. And don't forget that we are still shipping things to Gambia. We getting together a large, when I say large, shipment of items that's getting ready to go to Africa. And I hadn't been saying it, but we are, my living room right now is full of boxes and this shipment to Africa. And we are in getting those things together. I'm so grateful that I have my daughter-in-law and my son works for American Airlines, to where I'm able to get some discounts and be able to ship a little cheaper this time. But Africa, Gambia, we are still putting things together. I have people still bringing me clothes and things, and I'm still organizing, putting those in the boxes. I have so many boxes in my living room right now of things that are being ready. We're sure that they should be out. We should be able to ship things before December, but just know that they are coming. So that is a part of our ministry as well, shipping things to Africa, to Gambia. And so I want you to know that as well. And the blanket ministry, we still have our blanket ministry to the nursing home, retirement home here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Bryan Center Retirement Home. We are still taking hygiene products over there, and we're still feeding, up here on Sugar Creek and Reagan Avenue. We are still doing that. So everything, the Wallow is actually growing. We're growing, and we're growing through the love. We're growing through the donations. We're growing with learning about ourselves. We are growing, and we are the hands. It would be like this right here. I'm going to use myself for an example. And I like to use myself for example because it's my story and it's because I have experience. If one day I said I was going to own my own child development center, and I just kept saying, I'm going to own my child development center. But in the process of me saying it, I was a director at someone else's daycare, but I still had that vision in me. Then I began to imagine myself having my own child development center. And I was talking to the universe and the ancestors about, like, I want to own a child development center. I want to do my stuff different than how other people do their stuff. I wasn't knocking how they do stuff. I just figured out how ways I want to do it a little different. Like, I think this will work better over this. But sometimes when you work in other places that people have certain ways they want things done. But I was visualizing my service being a little different because I wanted them to be able to do affirmation. I wanted them to be able to do meditation. And where I was a Christian church daycare, and they didn't do that. They only did prayer, if that, and God our Father, that. But what I'm saying to you is that if I never had gotten up and put into work, it would have never came forth. And that is the same way with the Wallow. If we never put into work, it would never grow. And so the very thoughts that we think about the Wallow is growing. The Wallow is growing. And, my guys are saying, it's okay if you feel some type of way about someone, but look beyond that picture. See the fruit. Don't let how you feel about people hold you from being about your purpose in life. Because there are many that have. And if you still hold on the past or how you ran in with someone and you didn't like how somebody did something, and you still in that old chapter, in that old book, guess what? You still on that old timeline because you're still operating in unforgiveness. And so when you are operating in all love, because see, you don't got to ask that person to forgive, because forgiveness is for you and it's not for them. It's for you. And so when you are saying that you are all love, then, whether you give or not, just know that the Wallow is still going. Just know that 1221 Karen's Kitchen is still happening. I'm just giving you the opportunity to be able to be a part of that. That's what I'm doing. As one of the heads, that's what I'm doing. As Oracle, that's what I'm doing. Even when Nia went to the Oracle and he was asking her questions, all she did was telling him, hey, you already know the answer to that. You already know that. What do you think? What do you think, Neil? What do you think, Lisa? What do you think, Dee Dee? What do you think, Charity? What do you think, Lazarus? What do you think? Because the answer is already in you. What do you think, the ones that's on YouTube? What do you think? Your answer is already in you about what you're here to do. It's already in you. It's not you getting the answer from me, because the kingdom of heaven is within you, and within you is the Akashi records, all in you. So everything you need to know about you, you already know. And whether you're going to take part, there's a saying like, whether you come now or come later, whatever you do in this present moment will be manifested in this present moment, because we operating in the now energy. We're operating in the now energy. And so Karen Kitchen, 1221. And is there anything else, Source, that I need to say? I'm just telling you to operate in love. Operate in love. Free yourself. Free your own self so that your abundance can flow to you. And, there are many things in life, my guys, still talking. There are many things in life that we may not even understand. But guess what? Because I don't understand it or understand it, that don't give me a right to talk negative about you. How about that? All I can do is ask the universe to reveal to me what I need to know and what is the purpose of me needing to know that. That's how I roll. So let me read one more. I want to read one more thing before I go. I'm gonna read one more thing and then we going. It's been an amazing space to be in. I'm gonna read one more thing out of the self-mastery. Here it is. And I'm reading out of the Mastery of Self. And this is page 68. Remember to be gentle with yourself as you explore and release these past events that have caused you pain. See, let go. This can be difficult, but the truth is that the tougher it is, the more you stand to gain. The freedom you will experience will profoundly affect your life going forward. And it's very difficult to progress on your path without going through this important step of forgiveness. Take it slow and return to these exercises. When you need to go into a deeper time in your life, take it slow. We can't move forward when we have forgiveness in our heart. You know, we say, welcome to the new earth. But forgiveness can lock that door. Keeping it real with you. You got to enter into the door with unconditional love, with love. And forgive those that don't even know that they need forgiveness. Because unconditional love doesn't see wrong. She sees you through the eyes of Source. Oracle, Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutri Prime Supreme, 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement in the Tuwalu Tribe. It has been an amazing space to be with you. Thank you, everyone that's on Facebook, YouTube, and Messiah Code Movement. I love you, and may your day continuously be filled with bliss and joy and peace and happiness and abundance and health and wealth. Imagine life with everything. You are the author and the creator and the writer and the producer and the director and the dreamer. And you are also the interpreter of your life story. Imagine it. So, cool. Until we connect again. Shalom.